Hello, welcome to this month's demonstration video for the Smile, Create, Repeat art supply subscription box. This month's challenge was to draw your meal. So that's what we're going to do. We got these great pencils and pens and this sketchbook. Let me show you. I think it's a Strathmore. Yep. Strathmore drawing pad. It's 4x6. It's drawing paper. It's not sketch, so it's a little smoother, I think, a little heavier weight. And that's what we're going to do. So this is a great exercise just to keep you drawing every day. Something that I do, and I'll talk to you more about it. I'll just talk to you now. One thing that I like to do is if I go on dates with my daughters, or when I do, we usually bring sketchbooks so we can draw a little bit while we're chit-chatting, waiting for our meal. And it's just a great way. It's like a journal. It's just a great way to keep track of and remember all these great memories. So I really enjoy doing that. This is just my son's lunch. I took a picture of it before he ate it, of course. So I'm just going to get started with the soft Kimberly. And it's just any pencil. So let's see what we got here. Ooh. And the point of this, that's way too small for the scale, is to capture what it is. It doesn't need to be perfect. Like those seeds that I just drew, I did not actually draw the exact ones we have. And these pretzels, I don't know if we got little wheel pretzels. What do we got here? Looks like Trivial Pursuit pieces. And I'm putting a little indication of salt on there. And it's up to you how much, excuse me, how much detail you want to do. One of the things is if you do this with a group of people and you're waiting to eat, they're all eating, or if they're waiting for you to finish, then you want to be a little quicker. But you got to do what you got to do. And now we're working on the sandwich. So in here, I'm going to probably make this maybe a little bigger. We'll see. And how there's that hole right there in the middle. I'm going to show that, and all these little air bubbles. The part in the upper right of that slice of bread, that would have been nice if that was in, like right here, which I can do, because it's just a little detail that's kind of nice. And now here, so what I'm going to do now is, because we've got a bunch of jelly coming out, and I have a purple pen. The color doesn't matter because this is strawberry jam, not grape jelly. But I'm using this pen to add in some color because I think it'll be kind of neat. And I'm coloring it in, but I'm also looking at the picture to see where some highlights are, so I can maybe make it a little more dramatic, a little neater. Trying to create some interest with it. Okay. Throwing my pencil around, and now we got some of the peanut butter coming down too, and the bread value and texture. And that reads as bread, I think. And that's probably jelly, right? This line is not the one I want, so I'm going to take my eraser, and this is one I've been using. If you have a brand new one, you get these points, and those are nice for getting in the little areas where you can really get it. I'm not too worried about erasing, but it's a nice little eraser where you can take it with you. And then you can just add those seeds back in if you want to. All right, so we have that napkin there. I don't want to draw it just square like that. In perspective like that. So I'm taking my brush pen because I want to show you this too. And this is a way you can add different elements, design elements, to your picture. So this is an old skirt, I think, that we made into these napkins at the beginning of COVID because there were not a lot of napkins anywhere. So what we can do is make these stripes, and this might not look good, but it might. So, and I'm going to do this very bold, and I'm using the brush pen on the edge of it, so it's a fatter stroke. Okay, and now I'm going to go in, and I think that's a little too drastic for me. So I'm going to go in and add little dashes just to create a little bit of value and to tie in the pencil marks with the brush pen. So that'll make these seem like they go together. And I might need to add some of this brush pen somewhere else, which, a little secret, I'm already going to. So we have the peanut butter jar. I want to put that up here, and it's just going to be a very flat, maybe icon-like. Skippy's peanut butter is an icon, isn't it? Now we'll bring that down. And then we have, let's get that logo in there a little bit. And I'm just doing natural. It's funny, all the natural stuff that everyone's trying to sell you natural stuff now, and it makes you wonder, well, what have we been eating all this time? I think about it anyway. So there we have the Skippy jar, and again, I'm going to use this purple to add in the jelly jar, and I actually want it coming off the edge, hanging out over here. And there's lots of little highlights and everything there. And this is Schmuckers. And we got a couple strawberries, some logo, some dark there, and this is full of jelly. So let's get, okay, so we got that. We got the purple. We might even want a little purple on here, but I'm not going to do that yet because I just want to see what we're going to do. And then we have our 2H pencil, so it's lighter. It's hard. It's a harder graphite. And we're just going to, I was going to do this whole part really light and loose for composition, so that's the table. And I'm not doing a three-dimensional table, I'm doing a two-dimensional, so it's just flat. And I'm going fast. You slow down, do it or however fast you need to. And because I'm holding it way out here instead of close, I can make my pencil strokes faster. Okay, and I had a little bit here, little pencil that I don't want, so I'm going to clean that up, and then in there. And then one other thing you can do with these brush pens, which is pretty cool, is you can write with them, of course, and you get different line weights. Lunch. So there you go. That is how you do a little drawing, little design. So it's not exactly like that, but it's a stylized drawing of what you eat for lunch. And I hope you like it. Not lunch. Well, I hope you like your lunch, but I hope you like the drawing. And you learned a few tricks. It's just, I used the softer pencil, kind of like a pen, where I didn't have a whole lot of value variation. But it was really nice because even here, you get the difference in line quality, and that's kind of neat. That's the neat thing about a pencil. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great month, and remember to smile, create, repeat.